it's kind of... It's not, like, all the way there, but there's totally going to be, like, stupid VR horror games that just haven't happened yet because everybody's busy making shooting galleries. Or the Star Trek Bridge Simulator, which, if there was a thing that made me want to get VR, it'd be the Star Trek Bridge Simulator.
Yeah, that actually looks like a killer app, as it were. It looks like cool.
VR doesn't seem necessary for that. Like, you could totally just have people doing that on computer screens and it'd be fine, but, you know.
But it would be cool in VR.
Yeah. Speaking of things that would be cool, hey, we're not being Cole Phelps anymore. We're done with him, I guess.
Well, I believe there is one DLC arson case, so there will be one case in the final 4 or 5 or whatever where you probably are Cole Phelps.
They should have... Well, no, the DLC case was the first one that we did. The Gas Man, I believe, was DLC.
Nah, that wasn't DLC. For some reason, they put the DLC one in later. It's a Nicholson electroplating.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure that'll cut you back to Cole. Probably should have been inserted earlier, yeah.
Okay, well... So our next case is House of Sticks. We were Jack Kelso.
Yes.
Private
we better
investigator?
start recording also.
I have done so, actually. You missed it.
Are we literally, like, on camera here? Are we talking to an audience? I didn't know that. Okay.
Surprise.
Wow, all that embarrassing stuff I was saying about, like,
No, it's actually just virtual reality. That's
oh my god. Oh, I'll look forward to finding out when the recording started. I'll watch this one.
So House of Sticks. Here we are.
Yes, okay, so this is starting in a very noirish way. A private detective, well, no, a company detective.
Yeah. Private in that he is not working for the police department.
Yep. It's kind of a cool counterpoint to how he became a rifleman instead of an officer, but it's ended up an officer leader type anyway, back in the war, when Cole was the official officer, but was totally shit at it.
I mean, he was so shit at it.
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
I wonder if she's famous. Like, obviously everybody knows the story of Cole Phelps, the boy who threw it all away for a German broad, but does anybody know who she actually is?
Beyond a nightclub singer, maybe not. So what's this letter? The sudden death of Mr. Jan Bookwalter. So bit.
$20,000.
If you wish to dispute the settlement, you may contact our account management office.
There's no need to come into the office, Ms. Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
But I don't want to accept the settlement, I assume.
Well, she doesn't, rather.
Well, yeah. I think as a worker of California Fire and Life, he would be perfectly happy in saying, like, nope, you're good, bye.
Yeah, but at this point, he's clearly...
You don't accept. I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000
That is actually nuts.
Payout? You should...
That is actually suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want the money.
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
That's a very fantastic music sting that happened as soon as she said foul play.
Foul play. Meow.
Case file seems awfully light, actually.
Presumably they didn't think it was foul play.
Okay.
It's a house. So presumably, since the California Fire and Life Insurance, presumably...
So he doesn't know about Elysian Fields, but...
No. Elysian Fields. So Lou Bookwalter died in a house fire, did he? Is that what's going on?
Yes. He was... Hang on. Sorry, I need to turn this page here to see.
Killed when the roof...
for Elysian Fields. The roof collapsed.
Ascending the roof structure, a fault in the ridge beam caused it to sag. The rafter broke, fell approximately 23 feet to the ground. Oh dear.
That's too many feet.
And trusses. Mr. Bookwalter's cranium was shattered. By the way, this is Lou Bookwalter. Remember when we first met Elsa, she was really upset about her friend dying?
Friend took a hell of a fall.
Yeah.
That was this guy.
Sorry for your loss.
So it hasn't been that long, I guess.
It's been like a year, the whole game.
Genuine and unavoidable industrial accident. No fault.
It is the opinion of this investigator that the death of... Yeah. Well, whoever looked into it before thinks it's not suspicious, but if it wasn't suspicious, why would we be playing this case?
Sole beneficiary.
Against loss or damage not exceeding $900. So why is she getting $20,000 in a settlement?
That's a very good question. That's kind of why I tapped that, but apparently he's not suspicious about that.
Hmm. Although that was the valuation of the house, whereas it's not the life. Actually, it's not clear whether it's a life insurance policy or not.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep
That's the trouble
tapping on
with
this
being
page over
California
here.
Fire. You may well have tapped on everything already, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something to tap on that might not. Approved.
Do you mind
Okay,
if
I guess I'm done tapping now.
Of course not.
Okay. Disputed claim payout.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Good question.
Walter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
That's a belief to hold. She's looking away a little bit. That's a high
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, maybe she's not telling the truth. She does keep kind of looking down.
You know, I'm actually going to remove an answer for the we've got so many intuition points at this point, and we've discovered
as
the
well.
cheat code of just using the numbers.
It's true, yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
get calibrated in. My feeling is doubt, but let's see what it does.
Just blast the
That's
shit
the
out of
literally least helpful thing you could possibly fucking do. Fuck
I reckon
this
there's
game.
doubt because she's. I reckon doubt because she's kind of leaning meaningfully at us and being like, "Oh yeah, I'm casually making your life difficult as the."
Yeah.
On a woman's intuition, that isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
There's ghosts.
The house.
You and Buck Walter weren't married?
No,
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
we were family friends.
That's another doubt,
Yeah,
because it's not a lie.
it's got to be. Probably something to do with having a German accent.
Because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it.
I mean, it worked on Cole,
What the
right?
hell is going on?
It clearly did.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
Huh.
Yeah, that seems like a good way to bond.
Yep.
Okay. So
the
this is
roof
all just kind of
collapsed
giving us
accidents
background.
happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
She's told us repeatedly. She wants the
Exactly
building
what
thoroughly
I said.
investigated because
I
she
want my
believes that the
building
building was
thoroughly
not
investigated.
was sabotaged in some way.
Well, that one probably is true.
Yeah.
And she's leaned back and stopped being casual. Yeah, probably.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I
Here
believe
we
the
get to the
insurance
point.
company is
Yeah.
involved.
Conspiracy from
That's pretty
who
heady stuff, Miss Lichtman.
is when he's immediately like, "Who sent you here? Oh, Cole Phelps? Fuck
I've
that guy."
told you what I know, Mr. Kelso.
Which is why she's not going to mention him.
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
I think he was hitting on her, but I'm not totally clear.
Not the
Oh
phone.
yeah, okay, now I'm totally clear.
He's gonna call. Cole Phelps is gonna pick up, and he's immediately gonna be like, "Ah, damn! I knew there was something bad."
Yeah, seemed too good to be true, or she seemed too hot to be true.
Very artistic camera shot there.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
It's definitely being made clear to us, I think, that Jack might be interested in this case because, well, she is kind of a femme fatale, and I'm clearly some sort of noir character, so I better be attracted to her.
Right. Also, that
He's
was me
definitely-
trying to put on a different outfit, but I'm not allowed to, I guess. Cole and Kelso don't share the same suit closet.
Yeah, I guess hero cops get paid better than insurance investigators. Although, I don't know, this looks like a fairly nice place, doesn't it? They're doing well for themselves.
Yeah.
Elsa did mention she thought that the insurance company might be involved, which is interesting because we haven't seen anything about that in Cole's cases. So we don't know why she thinks it is.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter.
This
I
guy.
noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Which is a lot of
Elsa
money in
Lichtman is hardly a
1947.
lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the
What?
Blue Room in
Oh,
Hollywood.
jazz,
She
right.
has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident.
He's not even mad about her being a German. She's just mad that she's a jazz singer.
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
See, now, if I'm Jack Kelso and I wasn't already suspicious because of having seen
Is there
everything,
anything wrong with
this
the
is where I
paper,
would start getting,
Kelso?
like,
No,
you're really
there
putting a
isn't.
hard sell
I
on me
didn't
to
think
make me
so.
not take this
Take
case
the
that I
case
wasn't
out,
thinking
get
about
her off our
taking very
backs.
much,
I
actually.
can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job.
Alright.
Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
He didn't object to that, sir, did he?
Apparently not. But yeah, like, he probably,
Fucking
like,
super asshole.
from the information that he was given, there's not really that much to go on.
Yeah, just the fact that, like, yes, it's a shitload of money, and yes, the boss is being really shifty about it.
Well, the part where the boss, like, not before you even get there, like, a lady comes in, she doesn't want to take this really big payout, but her evidence is basically like, I don't want the money, I just want his death investigated. Which, like, okay, fine, you probably get a lot of people saying that. But then
Should
the
be
boss
interesting.
immediately calls you up and is like, don't fucking investigate that case, make her take the money. Like, alright, no, actually, I wasn't going to investigate before, but I am now. You've dropped out audibly.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the game audio because it seems like it's louder than it has been previously. The music and the effects, but the dialogue can stay the same.
Yes, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to quote that thing. Cool. Okay, good.
Okay, and now I can hear you even though we're driving still, so...
Nice. There may also be internet issues that happen and so on. Alright, so having been given some bad but sufficient reasons to look into stuff, let's go and sure.
Yeah.
Stakes should be much lower. There's no actual matter involved.
Also, there's no partner in this case. I could have just held triangle or held Y to be teleported to my destination, which is a weird
I did
touch.
notice that. I'm glad you didn't because I don't know. I like the suburban trips and the art of the game and stuff. People who are watching the game and going, "Oh, I'll get to the next good part," might well actually object, but fuck them.
I don't know. I was like that the first time I played this game, mostly because I didn't like getting penalized for my impeccable driving skills.
You clearly like it now.
It's fine. I don't know.
I've seen your penalty-seeking behavior.
I'm not seeking anything. It just happens, okay? I can't be blamed for
Okay.
that. These people are maniacs. They jump in front of my car.
Okay, yeah, there was that one guy who literally jumped in front of the car and ran out into the street. Elysian Fields.
Hey, we were told to scram from here once as Cole Phelps.
Yeah,
Now Kelso has a hat.
presumably you might also be told to scram, but thankfully there's no one on watch right now.
I'm just gonna root through this desk here.
Just walk in and start reading shit.
Cement, okay.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it.
Ooh.
Someone is cutting corners.
Which we knew from Cole Phelps, but so a lot of this case, I guess, is just going to be Kelso figuring out the things that Cole figured out, but couldn't tell him because Kelso would immediately reject it, given the source.
In an accelerated way, maybe, yeah. I wonder why Kelso's dad taught him to mix concrete.
Boulder
It's a handy thing to know.
again.
I'm sorry,
Huh.
what? Why?
So remember how some of the houses burned down,
Yeah.
right? Which was the Firebug guy, probably. And it looks like they're ordering that all those be rebuilt. So someone in the government must know the quality was not good enough, I guess. City of Los Angeles. Langeles.
Delays will not be tolerated.
Man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like me.
Very direct, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, that's a completely useless memo. Like, no shit delays
You
won't be
wouldn't want to be
tolerated.
caught between wouldn't want to be Frank Osterman caught between like the regulators telling you, "Hey, do it right this time,"
Yeah.
and the boss saying, "Get it done ASAP." But hey, that's good news. Maybe that means that the city and the Suburban Redevelopment Fund are not collaborating, if they're cross purposes.
Yeah.
Maybe nobody is corrupt at all, perhaps.
That seems unlikely, but...
It seems very unlikely.
Okay, I think we've gotten everything we can out of here.
Yeah, maybe you could poke around the house.
Yeah,
Look for the one. Is the place where Bookwalter died here somewhere?
Just can't be walking
I
around
don't think
down
so.
here.
I'm Jack Kelso.
It's the guy.
From California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
That's basically what we were told before. Also, is that a Japanese tie? I can't quite tell if that's like a
Do I
character
have to beat on you?
on the,
Looks like you do.
No, it's just like some... What the... What?
I came
Wow.
to see the house where Lou Buckwalter.
2 hits!
You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate, 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Do you want to maybe talk about the cement? Also, sorry, I'm not going to go out of your set yet because you've got my hat down here.
Yes, very important to get that one again. It's a slightly different kind of hat to the one the detectives wear, isn't it?
Yep. He did say 3 houses down on the left, right? So,
Yes.
one-
And it should be, I guess, collapsed, basically, or even demolished, since they were talking about the incident and rebuilding. Oh, you know what? You could read that memo as, like, the government note as, like, hey, rebuild it with better materials, or you could read it as, hey, do a cover-up.
Yeah.
That makes maybe more sense.
This one? I probably should have just taken my car.
I'm not totally sure.
I think I may have
Okay.
gone past wherever it's supposed to be.
Maybe it was on the right instead of the left. There's some more complete-looking houses there.
There's no
Unfortunately,
smoking
it looks
rubble
like
anywhere, so...
Looks like a hot day to be running around in this suit. Is that house with the green truck around outside it? That one looks like it's got a kind of collapsed roof.
Sir, are you...
What?
I'd like to make an insurance claim. There's been some kind of industrial accident here with a teleporter.
His face poking out of the wood.
Would you like to
That's
press
terrible.
charges? I don't know what you can what charges you can press, but you've got some kind of claim, sir. All
Yeah,
right,
look, unless he's got insurance, we're not interested.
I guess. Have a nice day.
Buddy, drop something?
I still think it was the ones on the other side, although I could be wrong.
Very probably. Hey, just...
Hey,
Gotta have it.
guy in a hat. No, he won't talk.
Nope.
They're not doing a lot of work, are they, for people who have like an urgent deadline?
It's probably lunch break.
Yeah, likely so.
I'm going to get back in my car and see if that's going to give me a place on the map that I can go.
That would be convenient, but I feel like at this point it would be outside of our luck.
Aha!
Oh,
Nice.
damn it. It was kind of... I don't know why I was hoping that it wouldn't. Just I
Oh,
felt like we didn't
that's-
deserve it.
Okay, I guess I was supposed to go this way instead for some reason. Oh, I would have...
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe he pointed this way. That does look demolished, yes.
Place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
for construction use. Huh. Suspicious.
that's
But
quite
apparently
funny to
not
find
suspicious enough to even give me the highlight thing.
You do get to kind of stare at it and twist it around.
Yeah, but I was expecting like a zoom in on like, not for construction use. Then what are they doing with this?
Well, I mean, maybe this wasn't used for construction. Maybe it's just located nearby.
It's splintered in a way that makes it look like it came from the house, so...
Yeah.
That man just said
So
5
is
years
it-
from now all of our jobs will be done by robots. Which is
He's
not
right.
quite
That's
true.
historical. You don't remember the robot labor debacle of the 50s?
I remember various movies centered on that premise, yeah. But I don't think
So
those
they
were
fall
documentaries.
So it's kind of not clear what's going on here, is it? Like, this wasn't burned down, it was a roof collapse.
Yeah.
And it does seem like there's shady stuff going on here, and for all we know, maybe Elsa's right and Lou Bookwalter was involved in it. I mean, the size of the settlement indicates to me that someone was trying to get her to shut up and go away. But
Yeah. Which is like,
what could the shady stuff have been? Like, why would someone need him dead in a fake house collapse thing?
maybe he knew
It was
that it
just
was
like-
shitty, and
Another one.
yep, same thing. It's splintered like it came from the house somehow, but
Didn't it play the ping as you walked by it?
yeah,
Oh, that's just the noise. It means you
It-
can pick something up.
yep, it does that even when you're picking up like styrofoams and coffee cups.
Maybe the bulldozer that's knocked the place down will have something, or maybe the workers nearby.
Let's try to piece this together.
What, the house?
Nope.
That's not
Getting
right.
a fight started.
Well, I wasn't aware that that was actually what I was trying to piece together anyway. Keystone Films. They were something
Hey,
earlier.
The secretary.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Also, now we actually have proof that they were using the not for construction use lumber for construction use.
Yeah,
That's a...
that is a bit odd. Why
Hey,
is
it's the
this
same
happen-
fucking guy!
Okay,
What do you mean shoot at the bulldozer? What?
What? This is, I guess, restaurant.
Oops. Investigator down. Also, did not have time to turn around and shoot the man.
I didn't expect him to straight up try and murder you with a bulldozer.
No,
That
yeah.
was,
Also, it's obviously the same dude who we were just talking to, which is
Yeah.
maybe not the wisest of decisions.
yeah. So I guess he didn't attack you just because he didn't like your
Oops.
face, but because he is trying to cover up a criminal conspiracy, probably, or he's just got anger issues.
Running is very hard. Also, I need to in this attempt, I need to figure out if you can just like hit LT to pull your gun out and then not have to turn around, because the turning around bit is really where everything
It would be
falls
convenient
apart.
if you could fire behind you while running, wouldn't it? I don't know if you can.
Son of a bitch.
You've got your gun out. You definitely can't hit him while he's got the plate up. The whatever it's called.
But I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to just like.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. What the?
That was probably an opportunity to hit him.
Am I supposed to? Nope.
Keep running, I guess. Go. Come on, you haven't got enough. You haven't got insurance against whatever this is. I don't know whether employees of an insurance company get complimentary insurance.
Probably, right? This is extremely irritating, by the way. Like, all
Yeah.
of this... Oops. Hey. I don't know if I can just shoot this man here.
You probably should have thought about the trench thing there.
Do
Well,
you think I
you
can
don't
just
need-
shoot this guy? Or will that fail it?
I have no idea.
I'm going to just, like, walk out of here.
Yeah, you
take
probably
this-
shouldn't put him now that I think about it. Like, you're not a police officer or anything. Yeah, you're not meant to just kill people even if they're criminals.
It's self-defense, right? Like, he was trying to run me over with a bulldozer.
Maybe not at the end there. If you got him during the flight, sure. Look at those other guys running around, presumably because of the accident. That was suspicious behavior, in my opinion. I think there's something suspicious about Elysian Fields.
I'm very surprised that he didn't try and talk to the guy, or, like... say, like, hey, what the fuck was that, buddy? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Trying to run me over with a bulldozer? Like, this is some kind of...
Kelso's got different priorities to Cole. He doesn't react to things by being like, I'll interrogate this situation.
I guess.
He-
He's just gone.
Jack
He's like,
Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is
hey, this is the
Hey,
same
it's her.
operator. What's-
I guess there's one operator in Los Angeles.
North Wilton Place.
Or they have like a network of people trained to speak the same way.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Also, you don't need a badge number to get access to the public records, I guess.
Yeah, you just need to say California Fire and Life Investigator. Like, oh, sure, I'll believe you. But I guess you wouldn't open that thing if you didn't have a reason to do it. So,
So, we know from the studio secretary murder that the Keystone Film Company was defunct many years ago. So you're not going to find an operating concern. at this
well,
stage.
the Icebox Ice Company was defunct for many years, and we totally found a big drug ring there. So, could be anything there. We never actually went to investigate it in that murder. So,
That's true, yeah. I don't think it was even a location option
wasn't.
or otherwise. Probably just foreshadowing. Shadow. You know what? I like this change up, and I like the new character, but I liked having a partner.
Yeah.
It's a shame to not have someone like belittling you as you drive along.
I mean, I could do without the belittling, but it was nice to have somebody else who was like
Bullshit
obviously
them.
wrong about the case, and then you could feel smart and superior to them as you solved it.
Yeah, right now, who knows if this will last, but right now you're kind of a lone wolf who's got no one to rely on but himself and nothing to fight with but his wits and fists. Then again, he also doesn't really need to fight since all he's trying to do is figure out whether someone committed insurance fraud.
I mean, he did actually fight that dude, though. He took him down in 2 punches, which surprised the shit out of me, but...
Maybe that's why the guy got in the bulldozer. He was like, I can't believe I've been taken down so fast. This is unacceptable. It will not
I was really
stand.
expecting that guy to, like, turn around and run back.
The Keystone Film Company.
They've got a security guard still.
I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
Which is wild.
Closed since 41. Never quite made the transition.
That's 6 years.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
I mean, they pay his checks, probably, which is good enough for me.
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and
All right.
get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
So, I mean, this could be straightforward. What if they were tearing down old prop sets and stuff and getting really low-quality lumber, then using it to build GI homes with?
Yeah.
Do it on the cheap. Basically, because they've been contracted to tear down and redevelop this place, it could just straight up be, a minor but potentially consequential scandal about misbuilding houses. What's this?
Let's see what
Huh.
the super powerful have to say for themselves.
That seems like a weird film canister to leave around.
Yeah.
Unless
Wait,
it's
can you
empty.
just...
Real should be
Oh.
nearby.
Oh.
Should be.
So he hopes. I do see a reel, just in front of you, I think.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying, like, a reel as in real thing, which I thought you were talking about a newspaper that was right there.
No,
You
it's
were
not
actually talking about a film reel, but I
was
can't...
talking about it. I guess this is not a film reel? Maybe... Oh, there's another one on the shelf.
That one I can't pick up.
How do we
And
know?
this one I can't do anything with.
Huh. I admit to being slightly baffled. Oh, nice. Why is film here? Hey, I recognize that guy. I recognize several of those guys. Oh shit, you gotta get this one into focus. Oh, it was going backwards.
They decided that reversing it would make it too complicated to actually hear.
Oh, it's an ad. Okay. I wondered why it was here.
That's still not like a good reason for it to be here. Oh, hey! It's that guy!
And what he invested, of course, was drug money.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
It's these guys. E.g. the villains.
So the reason that they were mad about Cole isn't quite that he was about to uncover a bunch of corruption and vice. It's that
No,
he was
apparently not.
very close to actually just like... Well, no. They thought he might have been close to this.
Yes. Yes, they did. He was too close to Fontaine.
Yes. It's this old saw about don't commit 2 crimes at once, and he's committing 2 very serious ones. What with the drugs and also the houses.
Yeah, fires, murders, malpractices. So this reel seems to have been like recorded after the ad thing. As are they going to incriminate themselves on this videotape, which they've left here for no reason?
Yeah.
Tantamount to communism. Is he wrong?
I mean, yes, he is.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's not wrong.
They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference. What difference? The GI money ends up in my pocket. I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all
These people are comically evil.
Yeah, it's funny.
So when will the freeway bond be passed on? It still has to be
I mean, they're basically just sort of gathering to corruptly run the city here.
$3 billion is a shitload of money then. Also,
So, you should probably take that tape with you. I mean, reel.
yeah, I would love to just take this tape with me as evidence, and therefore
Then again,
become
I
the most
mean-
wanted man in Los Angeles. But I
Then
cannot.
again, yeah, maybe you don't want to be carrying it around with you, since again you're not actually police. Hey, that horse! What the hell is it doing?
What?
Oh, it was a fake horse. Okay.
No,
For a
it's
moment I
just been
thought
sitting
it
here
was in
for
question.
40 years, or for 10 years or whatever, and it's very lost. It's so hungry.
I wonder if there's anything else here about, like, you know, the actual lumber or whatever. Maybe there isn't. Maybe the point of coming here was to find that convenient.
Yeah, the investigation music stops playing as I get anywhere away from that window, or anywhere away
Okay.
from that door.
I guess if you put yourself in Kelso's shoes, he came here to look into the source of the lumber, but he found something much more important.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
like, well,
in this convenient open door.
it is a little too convenient.
All right, here's my proposal. Cole Phelps was here first, and he fixed the scene to look like this, so that he wouldn't be alone in knowing about all this stuff.
Not impossible. I do hope we get an explanation though for why this reel was here. It's interesting though, the stuff they said, while very clearly kind of corrupt, was not all that illegal per
They did not.
se.
Well, they admitted to wasting government funds or like pocketing government funds, which is
Not
probably,
pocketing so much as I mean, but like Monroe is a contractor for the government, right? He's like, I'm being paid to do a thing.
Sure, I guess. But yeah, they didn't
Oh,
admit
Kelso-
to like burning down houses.
Yeah. No, Kelso seems to think it's
Jack
illegal
Kelso,
though.
investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put
Well,
me through
maybe.
to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Really, the right person to be talking to?
How can I help?
Probably not.
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr.
Oh
Benson?
dear.
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want
He's
you to
direct.
listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want
Then
you
I
to
suspect
work
he
with
won't.
Elsa Lickman or you
He might, I guess.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
That's not how phone numbers work.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman?
It is also
it's Jack
Lichtman.
Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then.
I mean, so far this is consistent with doing what he was ordered.
Yes, but I don't think he's going to let it go.
No, clearly not. It's
I
given
hope
how
he and
direct
Cole
he
get
was
into a
being
fist fight here.
That would be highly desirable. I don't remember this.
There's our
well enough,
boy.
but- Oh shit! No, that wasn't a Roy. That was Cole Phelps.
That's
yeah.
There's our boy, is what I said.
Oh right, I thought it said there's a Roy. I was like just hopeful there because I missed Roy.
Did
Oh,
you?
He's gone again.
I think he's just like there to say hi and then leave because he knows that Kelso's going to be there soon.
Of course, yes. Elsa's told him. Yeah, he's deliberately absenting himself from the premises.
All those people waiting in line, and this idiot just like walks in, says hi, and immediately walks out.
They know me, yeah. They know me as the famously, like, fuck-up guy who everyone hates, I guess. But for some reason they let me in. Huh. Went all the way around there.
Because he wanted to get an eye on it, but,
I wonder if he's worried about competition. Or is he tailing Jack?
I think he's tailing Elsa, actually.
Oh, nice. She didn't tell him.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
He's jealous.
Why do you snarl at me?
Cole?
Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
Cole.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger.
So he
would not be the first time.
And he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no.
Oh boy.
If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
That's a maybe.
This is when Jack just like around the corner like, hey wait, I forgot something? Cole, what the fuck?
That would be pretty good. Ah, new objective.
Site 2.
So I guess having failed to convince Elsa, he's like back on the case?
That's apparently I
It's
missed
not
something at the movie lot.
The interesting thing is that basically because there's no partner, we don't have a window into Kelso's motives all the time. We're not quite sure what our goal is. Which is interesting. I don't think I'd want every case to work this way, but I am enjoying it for this one.
I think like he's accomplishing the letter of his orders, right? Like he was told to go tell her to take the check, and he did.
I mean,
successfully.
he's used to like being given orders and following them to the letter while also trying to get the right thing done. Of course, that was his career up until this point.
Yes. The other thing I would say is that like he was also told not to tell the guy any more about the case, so he won't. It doesn't really like. I don't think they actually told him not to investigate anymore. They just told him not to tell them about it.
True, yeah, Vincent is clearly an idiot, or at least a guy who assumes that disloyalty doesn't exist.
He assumes that Jack Kelso wants his paycheck and his job more than he wants the truth to come out, which is a foolish.
But the reason,
it's like he doesn't know his employees at all.
The reason that clearly not. The reason that Phelps and Lichtman have got Kelso involved in this is because they knew he would be incorruptible, basically. So, and they're given the scent of something wrong, he'd probably not let it go.
Yeah.
Hey, more of these. They do churn out cookie cutter homes, don't they? That one to the left looks very, very suburban.
Yeah. You can see pictures taken from the air of a lot of 50s home developments, and it's just like, oh, there's thousands of these houses. They're all the fucking same.
Yep. And presumably they did in fact make some developers very rich.
Yep. It says no entry right there.
Well, I guess you better obey that rule. Or maybe not.
Huh.
A light on in an unfinished home.
Suspect.
It is, I suspect, things.
He's got the flashlight out. Oop.
Oh, it looks so shoddy, doesn't it? Like, the interior of the place. Oh shit.
Fellas. Keep them in the dark.
So they're building prop homes to burn down for insurance money.
Oh, that's why they use shitty lumber, etc. It doesn't matter because they're not real houses. You're right. I had forgotten that. I had literally. Ah, yes.
So this home is next. Like, they probably shouldn't have a guy with a light on up there, but I'm assuming that he's like about to start an electrical fire.
California fire and life. Oh shit! It all makes sense. Okay, that's criminal. That's a definite waste of government money. Putting fake homes to burn them down. Nice. Oh, hello.
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Oh, these guys are idiots.
Of course they are.
Patient now.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
What I'd be worried about, of course, is that if they start losing, they'll put the guns back out.
I mean, they shouldn't have put the guns away in the first place.
Also, they should probably be attacking you 3-on-1.
Well, they did after I knocked the first guy out, I guess.
Ah. Yeah, it's a bit smarter.
Yeah, you guys want to probably pull out the gun now and just like pop him real quick. And then
Unless
be
their
done.
goal is not to kill him.
You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and in the trunk.
So
Nice.
Cole's plan to warn him tomorrow morning. Bad plan or the worst plan?
Didn't pan out, did it? Oh, well, that's familiar. The good news is it's Los Angeles, so like you don't have the option of cement over shoes or whatever. But what are they going to do with them?
You totally have the option of cement over shoes. They just have to go a little farther out.
There is an ocean. Yeah.
There's also the La Brea tar pits. I could just throw them in there.
Oh, that would be so cool. But that's not going to happen, sadly, I think.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk.
That guy's got a good feather
He's
hat
going
thing.
nowhere. The boys introduced themselves.
That guy didn't have a lighter on him. I wonder if Kelso has his lighter
What do you want done
somehow,
with him,
or for
Mr.
some reason.
Monroe?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Monroe.
Yeah.
So
Up a
then
shop
Monroe
on
ordered
the
this.
way.
Oh.
Behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
That's not suspicious. Well, I guess the only person who
this-
would know about both deaths would be Cole Phelps, and I'm assuming he is like number 3 on the list.
Either that or they don't know he's involved. Okay, so I think we can say it's confirmed at this point that, yeah, Monroe and the Suburban Redevelopment... Oh.
These guys are really bad at their jobs!
Yep.
Elsa.
Get in a vehicle. Okay.
There's one. So,
Yeah, that guy's like, there's all these bullets firing. Bye!
yeah, fair.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Alright, objective escape pursuers. Well, it's pretty good. He did mention something about alleyways and back streets, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
That was not
Got a job.
really my fault. Uh-oh.
You know whose fault it was? It was the fault of Leland Monroe, whose goons are chasing you.
That's actually his goon. That car popped up red. Also,
I need to find Elsa.
the car that I was in did not survive that accident.
No, it didn't. They didn't build them very safely. All these.
No, actually, that's people thought the really big cars are safer, but if you actually like go back and do crash tests and everything, those things crumple like fucking paper if you ever hit them.
Yep, and the engines just catch on fire immediately.
Because we've learned a lot about like safety standards, and I really wish that these
I
people
don't know
would
this
stop.
is the right place to be. Like, you've got to find a car. Like, you can't run out in the open like this, or they'll get to you unless they can't go off the road.
I don't think they can go off the road.
Nice. Okay, maybe it's fine then.
I mean, it's clearly too slow. I'm gonna check a map real quick just to find out how long I have to run, because I bet it's a ways. Oh yeah, it's a long fucking way. I need a car. But like, it's just telling me like, hey, here's your car back here, but that car doesn't fucking work anymore. So what do you want from me?
Take a different car, basically. Just get out onto the road. Find a parked one, high-tech, a moving one. Oh, here's a car.
Nope, that's.
Oh wait, no, that's the bad guy.
bad guy
Yes,
car.
okay. That one. So yeah, this case is just the. Hang on, maybe it will work.
I can't
Oh,
punch him.
he's done. If this works, oh, it is. Almost.
I am about to die though. Like I would much rather not die, but I am about to.
Yeah, please don't. You've got away, at least from that guy.
He's been Smeckledorfed.
Getting out of the car was a bad idea for him. Yours is extremely beat up, but hey, it's yours now.
Is that the last of them?
Wait, really? Wow.
I guess the others had lost you. Okay, so the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. They clearly you
have
know,
men with
big
guns.
money, big politics, important people, but their hired goons are terrible. So maybe
they're really
not
bad at
too
their jobs,
stupid.
which I appreciate, because if they were good at their jobs, I would be dead twice.
Yes. They should just, like... There is no reason Kelso is still alive at this point, apart from the fact they didn't want to risk carrying a corpse around, basically.
Which is stupid. Like, a corpse can't get out of a locked trunk.
Yeah, they must have assumed that would not happen, but it did. So the goal right now, basically, is to stop the group who are on their way to kill Elsa from doing that, right?
I think it's to go talk to Elsa, be like, hey, you need to fucking go, because a bunch of shit's happening.
Yeah, what do you even do at this point, though, if your enemies are, like, the mayor and the chief of police and the richest man in the city?
And you send a phone call to a nice man at the newspaper, except he's involved too, so I guess you find a different newspaper.
Yeah, I guess.
Cole Phelps is going to be there.
Kelso looks winded from running far too far before finding a car.
Also getting shot a couple times.
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't help. And jumping out of the moving car and so on.
Also getting just, like, the shit kicked out of him.
Yes, that, after fighting 3 guys at once. Hey, but at least they didn't set the house on fire while he was in it. Oh, good, she's alive and then here.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
Fucking figures.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
He wanted to make, like, he made a good wisecrack, and he would have got shirty, except kind of out of stamina there.
Yeah, I missed some clues. That's not ideal, but... Only distinguished.
Okay, so things have definitely heated up here. Like, at this point, it's kind of a sort of battle, basically, between some of you guys and some of the bad guys. The question is how to, like, stop a citywide conspiracy thing. Also, what to actually do and stuff.
I really liked that, the case, mostly because there was very little interrogation, and the interrogation that was there, fairly straightforward, I thought.
Yep. Next one is similar, another Kelso thing. Unless there is that DLC case. There isn't. I think there's a DLC case with just another straight police case, but I think that is the only one that's left that's like a crime. The rest of the games, trying to deal with this stuff.
I'm curious as to what... Okay. The 2 clues that I missed, I've located on the wiki. You can totally find, like, crappy lumber and a lumber delivery receipt.
We figured that out.
Yeah, which technically we already knew about, but that would have been, like, sealing it.
Yeah. It would have made a little more sense of why Kelso was telling Benson, these guys are building the place with shitty lumber.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, good call on figuring out the fake house burning things. I had legit completely forgotten about that. And that clearly is what's actually going on. So
it's not a bad scam if you can get away with it, but I mean,
it's a really
so far only 2 people have figured it out.
$3 billion of government money.
Yeah, and so far only 2 people have figured it out, and one of them should have been dead, and the other one is already dead. I'm assuming that's why the guy is dead. He looked at the lumber and was like, "This is shit lumber. What's going on here?"
Yeah, I mean, he was building one of the fake houses. He must have realized, hang on, this is a fake, and presumably a lot of the contractors know, but he must have begun going to blow the whistle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit A and find out the flashback.
Yep, if there is one. I don't know.
I would guess that there is. Yep, here we are.
Yes. Now.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no
You'll notice
heroes,
we
no
flash back to
prisoners.
Kelso here rather than Cole.
Yes.
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire team checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
I like that Kelso is like the good commander, and Cole Phelps is just like
sir.
Oh man, it's that fucking
We have a
Phelps
major
idiot
K
again.
complex in front
Fuck
of us,
off.
Yeah.
Bloom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out.
We have to follow the rules, but while being paranoid about it and also rushing.
And also just like
flamethrowers.
following stupid rules that are for idiots. Like Kelso's just like, nah man, bury him in there, whatever. Also, don't look out for snipers.
Yeah, that's why you don't rush when doing this sort of thing.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
It's the guy that wanted the samurai
You
sword.
did.
What a dumbass.
That's not what you want to hear in response to that, is it?
Nope.
He's clearly completely lost all. Yeah, he's got no idea really what's going on.
He shouldn't be an officer at this point. He should have been not an officer a while ago, probably back in camp. But you know, it's too late for that now. So let's keep.
He
making
wasn't. It was
mistakes.
going to be a good one, but Sugar Hill fucked him up too much. He can't command at this point.
So.
But that was in the past.
That was a pretty cool case.
Yeah,
I'm back
so
on board
good.
with Noire, at least temporarily.
So the obviously the villains right now, and I think probably the final villains, are the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, and off the top of my head, I don't remember the guy who. Do you remember the Black Dahlia? That guy was related to somebody famous. Was that somebody famous also on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
He was a senator's son, I think. I don't think it was related directly.
Okay, well, that would have been a little too convenient, I guess. But it would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been the touch that I expected of La Noire, as I remember it, disdainfully, of just like, look, everybody was secretly in league the whole time.
No, I'm pretty sure that is a completely different thing, and the fact that like Donnelly, the Irish captain, pulls you off that case for the political power reasons. Donnelly is not one of the corrupt people. Like, he's not in on this Suburban Redevelopment Fund thing. He's a shithead for different reasons.
Yes,
basically.
He's a shithead, not like an honest cop, but like he's way more interested in police work than he is in getting personally rich.
Yep.
He's like a moralizing asshole. But my guess is that if he found out about this, I don't think he would like jump in on it. He might actually just keep quiet about it though. Because it's like,
definitely plausible, yeah. You wouldn't want to rely on him to do the right thing, would you?
No.
He'd find ways to justify him.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking money from the communists by taking the government's money. That's just how this works.
Yeah, public housing, worse than communism.
I mean, it is communism. That's the same thing. So, Lenoir, we'll catch you next time when we're back with whatever this case is called.
Unless you run fast
Polite
enough.
Invitation.
Polite Invitation.